Modern medicine has advanced light years since the 1950s, but when it comes to handling patient information, the vast majority of American doctors are still using the same system physicians used 50 years ago: antiquated paper charts.
I have told people this numerous times. The hardest part about my job is not taking care of the patients, but the business side of medicine.
More time is spent doing paperwork than actual patient care.
It just seems to get worse and worse each year.
Just tracking them down, trying to find the chart, the patient's waiting.
You find yourself taking the paperwork home, and instead of spending the time with your family, you end up spending the time with your charts.
For many doctors, electronic medical record technology seemed to be the perfect answer, but early versions were difficult to use and slowed doctors down.
Most of them involved click boxes, so what it did was it totally separated me from my patient, because I'm not looking you in the eye, I'm looking at a chart.
What we found with our previous product is we would make a phone call regarding a concern that we had, and we wouldn't get a return phone call sometimes for several weeks.
We looked at a few other EMRs, and the other options were not good.
With only 4% of U.S. physicians using a fully functioning EMR, it's time for a change.
I've always felt like a medical chart should have a soul. It's a story. It's a story about a patient. And so when we looked at the different EMRs, how is it going to answer the question? If somebody looks at my note, are they going to really understand something about the patient?
It's time for a new kind of EMR, an EMR that works the way you work. A fully customizable EMR based on the widely used and powerful Microsoft Office platform. That EMR was created by gloStream.
I found gloStream to be the best in class. I have not seen an EMR that allows me to do anything close in terms of a customizable note that gloStream allows me to use.
I was a little nervous at first, but it was really easy to learn, and once I did that, it's really changed things. It's made my job a lot easier.
gloStream's Doctor Dashboard was created to make everything you do easier. With one click, you can access all patient information.
If I had a patient from yesterday, I would go under View Documents. One click would get me to the surgical pictures, and my left side of the screen basically becomes my own toolbar, and then all of my medical data is sitting here. I don't need to start getting IT people to set up new databases for me, because at the end of it, it's just an Office note from Microsoft, and everybody knows how to use that.
And because it is the only EMR with Microsoft Office built right in, it simplifies hundreds of everyday tasks, from electronic prescribing to dictating notes directly into Microsoft Word.
Being able to dictate right into Microsoft Word is very convenient. If I speak the way I'm speaking to you right now, the dictation is very, very accurate.
gloStream eliminates steps and makes every member of your team more productive. And that higher productivity means higher profits for your practice.
So it's not just my efficiency, it's the efficiency of my entire practice and my partners. They can look at my note quickly, not have to wait for somebody to find the chart, not have to call a patient back, because they can immediately get on the phone, answer the question, and it's done.
I have no more stationary costs, I have no transcription costs, I have no paper costs, I have no postage costs. I think long-term we're going to save tens of thousands of dollars.
gloStream knows that your EMR is critical to your practice. That's why gloStream is the only EMR delivered and supported through local partners, highly qualified experts who are in your area, so they can be there when you need them.
Well, the local support with gloStream is part of the reason we made the switch from a previous product. I'm able to make a phone call, or my staff is, and say, here's our concern, and literally within an hour at times, we'll have an IT representative in our office fixing the problem.
Now more than ever, the time is right for gloStream, because the Obama stimulus package gives local doctors like you up to $44,000. All over the country, doctors are choosing gloStream, because only gloStream offers them the freedom to practice medicine on their terms.
What Glo allowed us to do is have the human contact. I can talk to the patient, I can examine the patient, look at them the entire time.
I can spend my whole time in the room and interact with the patient.
This is a whole different system. It's just really about patient care.
I mean, the simplest way to put it is it allows me to practice medicine again.
Improved patient care, one-click access to all patient information, an intuitive interface that works the way you work, state-of-the-art voice recognition and dictation, a $44,000 incentive paid directly to you, the only EMR embedded with the power and convenience of Microsoft Office. For gloStream, Microsoft, and you, the time is now.